Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are here for the very first time, please hit that like and subscribe button and let's get right into it. So I want to talk about today why I decided not to go to grad school. So I recently graduated from Hunter College with a bachelor's in English literature. Now, if y'all are wondering, English literature,
What?
listen, your girl is not a STEM student. I could not. The sciences, listen, biology, chemistry, I lift my hats off to students or anyone who's able to get through a science class. I could not do it. I was very good at math at one point, but I feel like when it gets to a certain level, your girl is just not, no, I just couldn't do it. I was very good at expressing myself, writing. My favorite genre or genre.
Huh?
Am I saying it right? Poetry. I loved poetry. I loved to write poetry and anything to do with just reading essays, expressing myself. That was me. So I had that hands down. I chose what I love. Now, you know, sometimes, or you may have heard, they say, do what you love and what you have a passion for in college, not what you think is gonna get you money or get you the best job or whatever. There's two sides to that story. However, I chose to go with do what you love or what you're passionate about, because I couldn't get through any science, no STEM, none of that. Okay, so I stuck with English literature. I always got questions like, are you planning on becoming a teacher? No, honestly, there's so much that you could do with an English literature degree. And also remember, when you're going to grad school, all you need really is just to have a bachelor's. Well, it depends. Law school, any bachelor's, yes. And I knew I didn't want to do a science or a STEM for grad school. I got into NYU for a master's in health administration, and I got into Columbia University for social work. I did have an idea of what I wanted to do early on in my when I was pursuing my bachelor's degree, but at first I wanted to be a lawyer. I had the grades. I graduated like 2 to 3 weeks ago with a 3.9 something GPA. So I was but before, even though okay, I graduated from BMCC, Bourbon Manhattan Community College, and I think at that point I did know I wanted to do law school at that time. My GPA was high, it was 3.9, and I was still with the mindset of wanting to do or go to law school. I applied for Hunter College. In the first and second semester, I still had the intention of going to law school. So it was important for me to keep a good GPA, to be participate in after school activities, clubs, and just to be involved as a college student, because you know it looks good if you want to get into law school. After a while, I decided, law school, I don't want to, because that is such a tedious step and process, law school. Yes, it's only 3 years, but to do the bar, to sit, not even just to do that, but the LSAT, to study for the LSAT. I've done my research, I've gone over some material, and that is very nerve-wracking, and it's just a lot that you have to put into it. So for anyone who decides that yes, law school is for you, that's wonderful. Just make sure that that's exactly what you want to do, and you're not doing it because you're not sure what you want to do. I was not 100% sure of what I wanted to do, but I also thought that law school was a good next step, the best next step for me. But then I thought to myself, am I passionate about it, or am I just thinking about the fact that lawyers make a lot of money?
True.
But what does it really entail? And at that point I said, you know what, I'll keep up my GPA, I'll still be participating in clubs and so forth, with the intention that if I do still want to go to law school in the future, I have that option. I am also a caregiver. I said to myself, I like working with the elderly and patients. Aww. I wanted to do that, and so I decided to apply for health administration at NYU and social work at Columbia. And I also interned a nonprofit called DeRote, and it was a wonderful experience. They're based in Manhattan. I was remote only because I did not want to take any chances with working there or interning there and still being a caregiver. So at that point, I was like, all right, so I want to do social work at Columbia and health administration at NYU. I shoot my shot. I got in. I was still at a point where I'm like, okay, do I really want to go to grad school or do I want to take a break? This is a lot of money here that we're talking about. I already got in, and once you're in, if you don't make a deposit and you take like, what do you call it? I forgot. But if you you don't want to go in and you're taking like a break and you're going to do it the next semester, you still have to make a deposit. I didn't want to make a deposit, and I wasn't sure I wanted to do this. So one of the hardest decisions of my life to make was to not go, but at the same time, I knew it's not what I wanted to do. A part of me just wanted to see if I would get in. I don't know if anyone has ever felt this way. To see if I would get into an Ivy League, and I did. I realized what I like to do was really to express myself, to talk to people, to help people, to put myself out there. And what better way to do it than social media? I also started my very own online digital business. This is a business that we are able to reach out to people and to connect with people on a digital platform, meaning social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We're able to tell them about the wonderful benefits of the digital business, which I also have a video explaining that on my page. And also I will let you guys know what my website is so that you can actually have access to a complimentary webinar to give you more details on that. I did not want to be the person to work for anyone but myself. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to have the flexibility to do what I want when I want, to travel, to spend more time with my family, and to do what I love. And my online digital business just does just that. And that's when I'm like, yes, that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to go to grad school. I don't want to be in the system anymore of trying to get into like that 9 to 5, and I'm still not having the time off to do what I want and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? That's not it. And so here I am today. So I encourage anyone who is doubting going back to get their graduate degree, think about it, okay? Think about it. So many people that I know and I talk to, even in my business, they're running their online digital business. They're doctors, they're nurses, computer scientists, architects. So many different people are running their own digital online business, and they have big career jobs, and they're just not happy. Why? Because it's a career. You're not your own boss. You're building someone else's dream, and you don't get to do what you want when you want, and you are still possibly not trying. You're still not able to make ends meet because of that. That's it, guys. I didn't want to babble too much, but I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of why I decided not to go to NYU or Columbia. I'm pretty sure that the door is still open for me if I decide to do that in the future, but not at this time, even for law school. I don't want to discourage anyone from not trying to go to get their tertiary level education or grad school, but in your heart, if it's not what you want to do, I advise you that you take a break and think about it. You never know what will happen in that break, and then you will be able to determine if that's what you want to do. All right, guys, I hope to see you again soon. I upload a video every week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and to tell your friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to come on over to my channel and watch and like and also subscribe. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye. Bye.